September 24th, the day of reckoning. Anyways, I'm back on the ST1300. I believe it's around 2006 or 2008 model. I can't remember. Saturday morning, I think it's about 8 a.m. And I want to tackle this oil pan gasket before I start on the front forks. I'm going to do a whole separate video just on rebuilding the front forks, taking the front wheel off, and you know, I got to make a tool to take the caps off. But anyways, I want to fix this oil pan gasket here. I'll show you what's going on. Somebody's had this off before because you can see there's RTV silicone around here and it's kind of flaking off. And like I say, there's only 50,000-60,000 kilometers on this bike, not too many at all for this bike. And I think that's what it was. Man, my memory's just terrible. I did this in the last video. Oh yeah, I got the ignition taped off because there's no oil in it. Anyways, whatever I said in the last video. So I think I'm going to tackle this. He says it's not dripping in his garage or anything, but you know, if this is falling off on the outside, it's falling off on the inside. So I'm going to take that off. It doesn't look like there's a paper gasket in here at all. That's probably why somebody used this. I don't know why they would take it off unless they drop something into the engine. Maybe there's a sump screen in here. Some of them have a sump screen that you can clean out. I don't know, but I'm going to take this off. It's maybe, I don't know, 10 or 12 bolts. And I'm going to make a gasket. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, I got them all out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think there's 14 of them. You can see there's a pry point here. There's probably one over on the other side, but there's a right up here, there's a little place to pry, looks like. There, whoop. Thought I drained all the oil out of it. Motor oil and beer all over the place. That's a sump screen right there. Okay, I'll get this dumped into here. I don't see any gasket. beginning to wonder if there is supposed to be a gasket. Like the Honda crankcases don't have gaskets, nor do the Yamaha, Suzuki. The crankcase halves there, it's 3-bond. It's just a semi-pliable gasket maker, 3-bond. Maybe that's what's supposed to be there. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't see why there wouldn't be a gasket there, though. Easy to make one. That's what that looks like in there. Let that drip dry a bit on that there. And yeah, you can see this gasket stuff hanging down everywhere. Yeah. There's a little sump screen here, and then the big sump screen for the oil pump is right here. Let me get my hands cleaned up and I'll show you with the camera. This right here is the oil pump sump screen in there. I can't, I'll use my camera to see if there's anything in there. And then there's a little screen on this one here. I'm not sure what this one's for. I'll use my light to see if it's clean. Okay, so that one, trying to get the light just right. There's a bit of debris on that one. I'll try to flush off. Let's use some brake cleaner, clean that out. Okay, let me get that cleaned up and get the old gasket cleaned off, and then I'll show you how I make a gasket for the oil pan. This is all the RTV silicone I got off the inside, like on the inside of the housing in here. It's kind of, like I say, it got squished out on the inside as well too. And I think I might have a little bit more right there. Frig. My back is so stiff. Change that tool down. Kind of see, where are we here? Right there. You can see right there. Get that out too. That flakes off. Plugs up the sump. Oh, my back. Okay, so next I'll tackle the oil pan. Get it all cleaned up real good, and then we'll make a gasket for it. just went outside and hosed it all off with water, and then used the blowgun to blow the water out. I wasn't blowing the bar saw all over the garage. That's as clean as I'm going to get it for now. Could spend more time on it, but I'm actually going to fix this gasket for nothing. From my buddy Ricky. So don't worry, Ricky, I'm not charging you for this. Just going to clean it up because I didn't like it. It's not good having all that silicone hanging in there. So now I'm going to make a gasket for here. I don't know if I need this bridge across here, not likely, just to make a gasket for the outside, not for that bridge. Okay, show you how I'm going to do that. You know what, I think I am going to make that piece in there. This is where the little sump pump sits in here, and then the bigger sump pump's here. I'm not sure what that one is. Never seen something like that, but it must be something to do with this cavity. You know, when you're accelerating, you know, the oil's being pushed to the back, and maybe that's stays full. I don't know. I don't know what that. Why would there be two separate sumps? Looks like if I took apart the engine, I could tell you, but I've never had one apart. Okay, I just got some gasket paper here. It's just the thin stuff. And just to lay out about how much I want here. Just gonna be just enough right there. There's a couple different ways of doing it. I could just trace this all right out, you know, and then on the inside just draw a 1/4 inch. There's like 3 different ways I could do this, and then draw a line on the inside and cut it out with scissors. There's actually the other way I kind of like to do it is I put some grease on here, blue grease, colored grease, thin film. You drop it, it leaves a perfect template. But I'm thinking, with this being so sharp, that I might be able to do it a different way with my little ball peen hammer. I just can't move it. Well, there I made it. And right at the very end, I cut it. I don't know why. I don't know what I was fucking thinking. But anyways, it doesn't matter. It's right at the seam there. I'm going to put 3 bond on this surface. Put the gasket down, and then 3 bond on the top surface or on the bottom of the crankcases there. And this sealer will seal that little gap up there. That's no problem. And yeah, I made this little bridge across here. I'm not sure if it needs to be there or not, but okay, I'm gonna goop this up now. Got the bolts all cleaned up, run them through my wire wheel and degreased them. I decided to put the 3 bond on the top of this gasket because it's just easier. 3 bond is a semi-drying kind of, it's not really silicone, I don't think. Maybe there's silicone in it. But this is what they use on the crankcases, metal on metal, for the Hondas, Yamahas, Suzukis. It's expensive, but I think this is like 24, 25, but maybe 27 bucks for this little tube. And I should put the cap on it if I can find it. And I don't know where it is. Yeah, there's a couple different companies that make it. But it's a semi-drying, and it's just meant for crankcases, and it won't flake off like that RTV and get all clogged up in your engine. Okay, let's put this back together. There's the filler right there, and the sight glass is down below here. We'll check that as we get close. Don't like that. W40. Here's the O-ring there off of the drain plug. Don't want to lose that. Okay, it says in the manual 3.9 liters of oil. In the States, 4.1 quarts of oil. And that's with the oil filter change. I got acorns hitting the roof and rolling off. Okay, let's fire that up. See what happens. Check the oil. there's racing pipes on this. He still has the stock pipes though. So there's the oil filled glass, and she looks empty right now. That's 4 liters of oil. So it needs more oil. So I don't know what's going on with those specs. I'm gonna go double check it on my computer, but that needs another ½ liter of oil, it looks like. So I think it's right at the very bottom there. But yeah, that's not right. Let me go double check. Found this on the internet. It looks like somebody's got it from the manual. And engine oil capacity after disassembly, so the engine's basically dry, 4.7 liters. So when I took the oil pan off, even though I had the drain plug out and drained the oil, you saw like about ½ liter of oil came out of there, so at least. So that's why I'm short. I'm probably short like 0.7 of a liter. Normally it takes 3.8 quarts or 4.6 liter or 3.6 liters. But when I drop that oil pan, that's why I need another 0.7 of a liter. Okay, we're good to go there. I wonder if this one has the specs for the forks too. Nope. Okay, let me go top that up, and that's done. My mistake there. There's only one, supposed to be 1 grom in there. I don't know why they put the other one in there. Maybe they were going to one time and realized this fairing was going to be in the way. So there's only 1 grom in there. I put a little bit of grease on it, and then the other side just clips in, snaps down. So I'm going to do that, and be done. Okay, the ST1300 is back together. So far I got the clutch all rebuilt, the slave cylinder, that was a bitch. My job to get that thing off and rebuilt. That's on my previous video. This one here was the oil pan gasket. Well, there was no gasket in there, and somebody had RTV silicone all around it. And we got that all patched up. Got everything back together. I got to go pick up 1 more liter of oil. When I take the oil pan off, that holds probably ½ liter of oil just inside there. So it takes 4.7 if the engine's dry, and it was basically dry. It was sitting here dripping for 2 weeks. Got the lowers all back on. The next time you're out, Ricky, get one of these little pin clips. For this is the only one here that broke. It's been out too many times. It's in there good now though, but the little piece is kind of broken off in there. And I'll pick one up. Yeah, I just got to put this on. Just go get a liter of oil. It takes probably put a ½ liter more in, a 0.7 more in. That's it. So the next big job is the front forks and fork seals. I might start on that tonight. Probably will. I got to get this done. I got too many projects on the go, and I got a Harley Softail coming in for an overall checkup. Hasn't run in 5 years. And supposed to come in today or tomorrow. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I got no room anywhere. So I got to get this bike done and out of here. So I think I'll start tackling that tonight. I got to go get some more oil. It takes 10 weight fork oil. So I got just enough in there. 1 more liter should do it. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.